Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I'm Finn Crosses Out, but everyone calls me Finn, and today will be a very different type of video. As you see, this is the most recent frame that just came out due to this battle pass playing with the fire. I'm just going to show you guys a few ways that you can use these frames. Okay, so when you're looking at the perimeters, right? Okay, so it's like a 2x4 here, and then a 1x2 on each side. Pretty straightforward. Now, I'm going to add more, like one more right there, and then see, like there's a open in the middle, and then right there, and then right there somewhat. Okay, the first I'm going to show you is with the atom wheels. Yeah, this is actually a perfect fit. And then, with this sticking out, it kind of protects it farther in a way. And not only that, you can also do this. That's a build tech that's commonly used before these frames came out. And I'm just saying, these frames allow you to do this easier now. So that's one way. And then don't worry about this sticking out. You usually would just go here. And then depending on the type of build, you would either choose a 6x4 or a 8x4, and then just like go over here, scroll down to where all the bumpers are at and such. Use this, and then use this. Yeah, that's pretty common, right? Everyone should know about this sort of build style. But anyway, yeah, that was just an example. Okay, so second combo I have stumbled upon, and this one will shock you. Yeah, this is actually a perfect separator, like gap-wise, for the MLs. And hold on, let me see something. Okay, yeah, see? That's literally perfect. Now, don't worry about this gap here. I've already shown you guys that you usually would put a frame that's connected to this anyway. But the downside, though, is that since these legs actually move within this particular area where you would normally armor this up at, you might be restricted. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? And then if you try to do with this part, yeah, it's just not going to work. The only way, though, is to do it sideways, but that is awkward as hell. Yeah, actually, hold on. And then I'll just put a random cabin on there to show you guys what it would look like. Pretty cool, right? Like, I can already imagine people making a Steppenwolf art build just with this setup. But yeah, just removing all of that now. Okay, so the third example I will show you guys. I'll just use hermits. This is actually so perfect. And as big as these wheels are, they actually don't get in the way. So you can actually do what I previously have shown. Do this, and then depending on the build, I mean, you don't have to exactly do this, but this to further protect the wheel, and then just any 2x6. Yeah, there we go. That's another way of doing this. Okay, so the final way I'm going to show you guys only takes one. So I'll center it. You remember the perimeters? These, to be specific, at the very end? Well, fun fact. You can actually do this. And then this. Ta-da! And then if you're really weird, this serves no purpose, but I just thought to show you guys. Actually, hold up. Whoa. Okay. Now I'm having a vision that I didn't even think that was possible. Oh my god, you actually can. You actually can. Oh, dude, bro. Oh my god. What is this? Yo, what is this? This is absolutely crazy that you can do this sort of thing with these frames. Oh my god. But yeah, no. Seriously though, you can actually do this setup, but the downside is that you cannot put the frame like this way. But as you saw, you could do it like this, and maybe do something like this. Okay, this was not a part of the plan, but you can if you want to. Let's do it this way. Okay, yeah, that way seems to be better, to be honest with you. Now, let's try to mirror that onto the other side. Oh, but you can't put another widget here. So, I mean, hold on. Unless you extend it to like here, I guess. I don't know, guys. I'm just doing this on the fly. It should work. Still a no. Wow. Yeah, okay. Just scrap everything I said here. Just do it like this, and then like you should be good to go. I will now show you guys the builds I have made with the examples I've shown. The very first build example is this thing with the Ouroboros cabin with the adapters. Now, sneak peek, I've thought about making a video with this build because I really didn't know what other weapon to use with Ouroboros. It just seems awkward to me because usually you would shoot up regular heat weapons longer than the time that you have when it's activated. So I really do think that the best use with Ouroboros is with any sort of reload weapon. And I made this build right here specifically to do sideways drop-by shooting. And then the atoms have their own shield, so it additionally protects the frames because of it. This is the second build. So as you can see, perfect distance, and I did manage to figure out that you can do something like this. It just couldn't be above the walking area. I guess that's the best way I can explain it to you. And the compilers, very, very underrated weapon. We're using the Cyclops too and the Pegasus to be able to carry more weight. The second one right here. And of course the BWC Warrior. I am aware that this thing doesn't have that much ammo, but believe me, these things hit hard. Not to mention the gyroscopes makes them even more accurate because these things are a burst weapon and they got less spread while firing, so let me try to shoot from farther away so I can show you guys. Okay, so like right there, 150. Dang, since when did the compilers do knockback like that? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, overshot. Hold on. Maybe right here. Okay, so this is the third build right here. I had a different paint and a different set of hubcaps on it, but if you guys did see me earlier in the last BFU, this was mainly what I was running. But yes, same setup. And with what I've mentioned, you can just do this to armor them up. So yeah, I normally don't do BFU, but I'll be honest with you guys, the last one has been cancerous. But yeah, so me personally, in my opinion, with the narwhals, I've learned that you really shouldn't go for weapons. You should try to go for areas where modules are at, which are normally below the cabin, right where the frames are, and then you could just easily pop something. And not only that, the frames got damage resistances. You can just strip that, which allows it to be easier to the frame. Not only for yourself, but for your allies too. Like, your allies can deal more damage because the Averter plus Finwell and or Golden Eagle, as well as the Torpedo combo, has been popping up more often. And using cannons like narwhals and custom elephants really make those resistances go bye-bye. Okay, last but not least, this cute little thing right here. Now, yes, so what I've shown, this is the exact setup. So it's actually using just these two frames, and this widget is here to further protect the front of the build, and this widget back here serves the same purpose but the back side of the build. And this design right here is pretty cute, pretty cool. I've just thought about it. It took me like 20 minutes to think about it though, but yeah, it fits well. Also protected by orange seals. Really awkward to aim though, but if you guys couldn't tell, I'm sorry for not showing it, but every single therm is attached onto the cabin itself. Yeah, not to mention you can go stealth too. 16 seconds is a moderate cooldown, so it's not that bad. You can also rise it up in case the enemy's weapons are too high, because if you're below and aim up towards the weapons, you'll more than likely shoot the structural parts instead of the actual weapon. So just pop up and show them who's boss. Yeah, that is it. This video was just to show you guys how to utilize the new Nodal frames. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and tell me how you feel about the new frames coming into Crossout. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Are you struggling to build with one or two of the new frames? Just let me know in the comments below, and until then, I will see you in the wastelands.